morning. Getting here was a long journey. From early hunches about soldiers, to educated guesses, to hard research, serious investigations, endless documentation, locating families, making requests, emotional highs and lows, the myriad details in planning this mission, engaging in a multitude of conversations with the magnificent and honorable men and women of the American Battle Monuments Commission, and then actually getting here. But we are here. We're so honored to be here. Baruch she'achiyanu b'kiyamanu b'higiyanu lazman hazeh. We thank you, Lord, for allowing us the opportunity to see this day come to fruition. Very shortly, we'll complete the purpose of all of these efforts, and we'll erect the Star of David, the established symbol of Judaism, over the graves of 5 heroic young men. And the workers will do it with great dignity and precision, befitting the quiet magnificence of these hallowed grounds. And we'll stare at these granite stars, one after another, in awe, humility, honor, sadness, but having a sense of having done something fundamentally right. We've completed a long journey for these young beloved men. It is an act that tears at my heart, animates my soul, and has been a consuming passion for a number of years. But in changing these headstones to Jewish stars, we'll be doing something else as well, something less comfortable. And I'd like to take this opportunity to meet this discomfort head on. For every time we erect a Star of David, we'll be removing a Latin cross. We'll be exchanging one symbol for another. At various times in history, the cross was a symbol of heroism, as in the hands and heart of Dietrich Bonhoeffer, the German pastor whose Christian faith drove him to oppose Adolf Hitler and the Nazis with all of his might, eventually at the cost of his life. But at other times, such as during the Crusades or the Age of Torquemada or the Inquisition, it was a symbol of religious violence that struck fear into the hearts of Jews. So which is it today? What is our relationship to these crosses being removed? What should our emotions be? How fortunate we are that we live in a virtuous time of history where Jews, Christians, and many others are bound together in so many ways that unite us in numerous humanitarian projects. How magnificent is it that these men here in these grounds were comrades in arms against a common foe, good on one side, evil on the other. These Latin crosses that will be removed today are not symbols that we say good riddance to. Rather, we bid them a fond farewell. We lower our heads in gratitude and respect to these silent and civil sentinels who have so majestically stood guard over these young men for all of these decades. Paraphrasing the moving Israeli song commemorating the soldiers who fell liberating Jerusalem and the Western Wall in 1967, Yesh Anashim im Lev Shel Eved, Yesh Avanim im Lev Adam. There are people with hearts of stone, but there are stones with hearts of people. These are marvelous marble symbols that have shown heart, and we respect them affectionately as we bid them adieu. Let's continue then with these proceedings in the spirit of brotherhood, bound by the love of these men, the love of country, the respect of history, and bound by the terrible truth that all of the accomplishments of these thousands and thousands of men and women, all the good they could have accomplished in their lives, is lost to us and lost to history. But what they did, saving us all from the grips of tyranny, must never be forgotten. Yehei Zichron Baruch, may their memories be